It seems Johnny Depp may not be the only person Amber Heard has thrown hands on. More people have come out and claimed she has assaulted them. So who are these people? Keep watching to find out. Amber Heard has had a history of assault from her ex-girlfriend to her ex-assistant, and yet she's been identified as a survivor, and this is what media such as the New York Times and Vogue have to say about it. Kylie Putnam, 23, is having a difficult time in Fairfax County. She isn't happy to be here. She lives in Minneapolis but felt compelled to fly to Northern Virginia after seeing videos on Twitter of a crowd booing and heckling Amber Heard as she left the Fairfax County courthouse after another day in court against ex-husband Johnny Depp. Putnam was taken aback by the actress's apparent lack of defenders. "I think what brought me here was that no one was doing anything. Someone has to do something," Putnam said, carrying a sign, "I believe her," in purple, the color associated with raising awareness about domestic violence. "Do I really want to do this? No, but this isn't supposed to be enjoyable. Everything about this is strange, off-kilter, bizarre, and horrible." Heard, 36, filed for divorce and a temporary restraining order against Depp in 2016, alleging physical abuse. Depp, 58, denied the allegations. However, he sued Heard for defamation 2 years later after she wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post referring to herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. She countersued him for defamation in the amount of $100 million after one of his attorneys called her claims a hoax. The trial, which began on April 12th and is being held in Fairfax County, Virginia, where the Post's printing press and online server are located, is being live-streamed every day and has consumed large portions of the internet. Unfortunately, the flood of updates and memes has been overwhelmingly one-sided, with Depp's fans dominating Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. On the latter, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp has been viewed 15.4 billion times. In contrast, hashtag Justice for Amber Heard has only 51.5 million views, some of which are pro-Depp. Outside the courtroom, reaction to testimony has centered on Depp's extremely vocal fan base. But since the actress took the stand this month, Heard supporters have noticed a slight shift in tone with an increase in online supporters. They also claim that vocalizing support for the actress on the internet has been a nightmare for the past several years, and that it has only gotten worse. Depp fans frequently swarm replies and lash out at anyone who criticizes Depp or says they believe Heard, and rush to claim that the actor alleges Heard abused him. Putnam frequently tweets about Heard, and she has grown numb to being bombarded with messages saying, "I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't really mind." Nevertheless, some Heard supporters make public the vulgar messages they receive. One of the less explicit videos seen for this story tells a Heard fan, "You are a lawyer. You are filth. You will perish in hell." "It's just gone absolutely stratospheric," said Hannah, a London resident who has spoken out in support of Heard on Twitter. She, like many others interviewed, spoke on the condition that her last name be withheld due to threats. She believes she has blocked over 10,000 accounts. You can get abusive Twitter direct messages telling you to kill yourself. Many of these accounts are banned for being abusive, using slurs, or threatening violence. However, they simply create new accounts to harass you. A representative for Depp did not respond to an inquiry about the actress fans' online vitriol, and Heard's publicist declined to comment on the record. Bella Garcia of Mexico City stated that she had never had much engagement with her tweets until she began posting about Heard. When she posts now, she claims that some of the responses are legitimate questions about the case, while many more include name-calling, clown pictures, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp, or Depp fans referring to the actress as Amber Turd. "I had to mute them all," Garcia explained. "I'm not bothered by them, but I was insulted 60 times in 3 hours at the end of the day." Kylie, who did not want to use her last name, has been following the story since Depp's libel trial in the UK, when the actor sued the British tabloid The Sun for calling him a wife-beater. He lost, which some say fueled Depp's fan speculations on social media about why the judge ruled against him, and Kylie has detected a similar tone here even before the verdict. "The level of disinformation just watching the trial is one of the scariest things I've seen online in a long time," she said, referring to people liking tweets and TikTok posts claiming Heard did a cocaine bump on the stand while blowing her nose into a tissue. Kylie stated that she would have attempted a dialogue with Depp supporters who bombarded her mentions with defensive tweets in the past, but those days are long gone. Instead of legitimate side discussions, you get conspiracy theory, she said. "The whole thing is like an optical illusion. You and another person are looking at the same thing and seeing completely different things. Going online during all of this is like stepping into an alternate reality when you start to doubt your own eyes and ears and question your sanity, said Matt James, who runs the popular Pop Culture Died in 2009 Twitter account. James predicts that this trial will be similar to O.J. Simpson's and spawn a generation of legal analysts. Only recently have Twitter commentators and YouTubers become reliant on content from the case. Heard's supporters claim that having the trial televised and live-streamed on court TV has made it far easier for people to turn clips into viral memes, mostly to celebrate Depp and mock Heard. Viewers cut and paste audio clips to make the actress's accusations appear unfounded or to make jokes out of her audio. For example, Lance Bass, a member of NSYNC, jumped on a recent TikTok trend that mocked Heard's testimony about the first time she claimed Depp struck her. Given the hatred directed at her since she first made the allegations in 2016, the actress's supporters say they are not surprised by the reaction. However, they were taken aback by the level of mockery directed at someone describing abuse. When she logs onto the YouTube livestream and sees people joking about settling in with a cup of coffee like they're watching a reality show, or posting things like, "Oh, this is hilarious," Charlotte Proudman, a barrister from the United Kingdom who specializes in male violence against women and girls, said that is one of her main concerns, which other domestic abuse experts share. They're vilifying her to the point where victims and survivors watching think, "My God, if they're behaving like that toward Amber Heard, who has power, is wealthy, and famous, how on earth are they going to treat me as an ordinary woman?" Proudman stated his case. "A lot of women are looking at this and thinking, maybe I'm a joke. Perhaps no one will believe me." This, according to James, is why the trial is more than just celebrity drama. For every 100 nasty messages and death threats I receive for saying anything remotely negative about Johnny, one person says, "Thank you for speaking up about this. I really appreciate it." That alone makes it worthwhile. It only takes one person, especially given how many people are afraid to speak up and say something. One recurring theme among supporters is that they were not even fans of Heard. They are simply horrified by the global reaction. "This isn't just about Amber Heard to me. It could be my sister, my mother, or my wife," Atlanta resident Jay Davis said. "Who will stand up for these people if this happens to them?" However, Georgia, an Italian woman who spoke on the condition that her last name not be used due to threats, has been a part of the Amber Heard Italia fans website since 2009. She and her friends adored Heard as an actress, and they were overjoyed to meet her in Paris in 2013 when she was filming 3 Days to Kill. They were drawn to Heard's support as well. Georgia had not anticipated Heard's journey taking this turn. She is most discouraged by people she believes aren't following the trial, but see public opinion is overwhelmingly in Depp's favor and are only participating to be part of the conversation. The online debate, she claims, is 10 times worse than what happened in the UK trial, particularly the desire to turn Heard's testimony into TikTok comedy. "It's completely depressing, and it sometimes makes me lose faith in humanity," she said. Then there are those like Putnam who showed up at the courthouse to defend Heard beyond her phone or laptop screen. "I'm not here because she's famous," Putnam explained. "I'm here because she's a human being." Let us know what you think about supporters of Heard getting mocked in the comments below. Stay tuned for more.